Welcome to Larry's Lounge, my fellow loungers, chillers, bowlers, and grillers. I'm doing a chillin' and grillin'. And what was that?
Showing the chillin' and grillin' on your apron.
Oh, I saw a zoom. Did it focus?
It did.
Oh. Joe's not here, and I don't care because he's out somewhere with his kids. No, actually today, what is today? Saturday. He's working. He got back to work and had to work on a Saturday. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, we're going to try something. I've never tried it before. This is the first time. But a fan sent us this. His name was John Hauer. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And this is, I showed this in a little fan mail thing, and it was, I pronounced it Spiedie's, and it's not Spiedie's, it's Spiedie is how you pronounce it. So, I think I can do a commercial for it now, and I could be like, hey, try Spiedie's. It's not Spiedie's, it's Spiedie's, and it's delicious.
Tastier than Spiedie's.
So what we're going to do is we're going to marinate chicken in it, and then we're going to make chicken sandwiches. So, but here's the thing. It takes, the bottle says 2 days. The person who sent it to me, John, said 24 hours. And realistically, you could do a couple hours if you wanted to, but it's not going to get as much flavor in it. You should do it at least 24 hours. But we're going to pay attention to the bottle. We're going to do it for 2 days. So we're going to cube this up, put this all in a big Ziploc, put it in the fridge, and forget about it for 2 days, and then we'll finish this video up. Okay guys, I didn't say, I have chicken breast tenderloins is what I have. They're boneless. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cube this stuff up, like so, like that. If you see the little tendon in there, and the tendon is harassing you, try not to cut your finger off and just cut that tendon out of there. It's just a, see, little tiny thing like that. Then cube them all up like that, put them in a Ziploc. After you get that done, show you the next step. I have it all cubed up now, about bite-sized pieces, guys. And what I'm going to do...
Wait, how much chicken is that?
Oh, they were we're about 2 pounds of chicken tenders that I cut up and chunked up, okay? And I cut off the little tendon off of each one of them. I can't stand it. Some people leave it in there. I don't. Now, you're going to take your Italian marinade and shake it up. And we are going to dump this whole thing into here.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Okay. And just throw the lid on the floor because you really don't need it anymore anyway, right? So, now you're going to...
Just don't forget about it and slip on it.
Zip it up. That's what I try to tell Tom all the time. Zip it up. Mix it up in there nice and good. And then we're going to throw that in the refrigerator, and in 2 days, then we can grill it up. You can put that on skewers. We're probably going to, we have this little aluminum thing that is, so it won't fall through the grates that you can put it on.
Like a little grill tray sort of thing?
Yeah, that we're going to use, and you'll see that when we go to do that. Just wanted to say this real fast because I also got a little pamphlet in here too. They have a website. So if this turns out really good, you might want to go online and order something because they don't just have this Italian marinade. They have a whole bunch of marinades, as you can see. And you can actually buy gift sets, which is pretty cool. And you can actually order meat through here too.
Perfect for the griller and your family.
That's all, you know, you can get meat, I think, from here that's already marinated, which is, that's pretty freaking cool. You know, might have to try something out. I don't know where I read that at, but
you might get a little more incentive to do that though if we get sponsored.
Well, yeah, well that would be nice too if they sponsored us. But here you go, right down here it says chicken, pork, beef, or lamb Spiedie's, already marinated and ready for your grill. Our chicken Spiedie's are made from boneless, skinless chicken breast. So you can actually order that, and they'll ship all meat products frozen with dry ice in a foam box. Check out their website, guys. If this is good, it won't be the first and it won't be the last time that we use Spiedies.
www.spiedies.com.
Remember, it's Spiedies, not Spideys.
Again, sponsor us.
So it's 2 days later, guys, and I'm ready to eat. I don't know about Tom, but
Yeah, we haven't eaten anything else since.
we've been fasting for 2 days waiting for these sandwiches. Well, that's not true. Tom's not fasting. I did. That's not true either. Anyway, guys,
Anyway.
I'm going to be cutting up the lettuce, the tomatoes, but I wanted to show you the rest of the stuff that I'm going to be making for my sandwiches. And now you can add or subtract or do whichever way you want. You can just put that chicken on there plain. You can put cheese on there. We're not going to do cheese. What we're going to do, we're going to, because I decided, I think I want a little onion on mine. I like onion. So I'm also going to make a little spread with some garlic and some mayo, separate spread. But for after I put everything together, I'm going to put a little salt, a little pepper, a little oregano, just a little tiny, like a pinch. And but I'm going to drizzle a little oil over top of my rolls also. So I'm going to show you the steps. After I do each one, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. Now what I want to do after I cut my rolls, and there's 4, me, I think this big one's mine, Tom, my wife is one of these, and then Joe, of course. We'll just wrap his up because he's been working late and he can get that whenever. I'm not waiting for him to make dinner. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I'm going to put my finger here because I don't want it to come out really fast. And I'm just going to kind of dribble. I'm going to kind of dribble and drizzle it just on the roll, just to let it soak in a little bit. I don't want to put too much on it. Okay, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do with that. I'm just going to put them aside, let that goodness soak in there, and then we'll go to the next step, which I'm going to show you. We're going to make the spread for it. Pretty easy little spread we're going to do. We're going to take some mayo, and I'm not measuring anything because I'm doing everything to taste right now. And I have what, 4 rolls there, so I'm just making enough spread, maybe a little bit more. 4. And you know what? If it's too much, what I'll do is I'll just put it in a refrigerator and it'll be fine there. Now I'm going to take some of my garlic that's pre-done because you know what? I don't feel like, I'm not going to take a whole lot, guys. I'll take about that much. Put that in there. It's a good measurement, and about that much. And then I'm just going to mix this up. You can't even see any in there, so I might have to put a little bit more, but I'd rather have to add it because you can't take it out once it's in there. And then, you know, I'm just going to add a little bit more. That's the best thing to do. Taste it, guys. So I'm going to add another scoop like that because I couldn't even taste the garlic just then. I'm going to mix this up. And now you guys might think to yourself, I was almost doing a Talking Head song again, wasn't I, Tom? You were going to start singing, weren't you? I think you were.
Maybe.
So, huh?
What?
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 I'm going to use a different finger. That's perfect. So I'm going to leave that like that. Clean this mess up. Going to use that for our spread. Okay, so that pretty easy. Pretty easy, but you can do whatever you want. Maybe you don't like mayo, maybe you don't like garlic. Don't do it. Just put oil in there. Oil's fine.
If you want to use something else, what, is our technique not good enough for you?
Yeah, what's your problem? You don't like what we make? I'll show you the next step.
Go.
Alright, so what I did here is I shredded the lettuce, and you can cut that any size you want. If you want to leave it full leaves, that's totally up to you. I cut my tomato slices pretty thin, because that's how I like them, and I cut my onions pretty thin too. They're you know, and so I cut enough for 4 sandwiches here, and just let them sit aside while you go out and start grilling up your chicken, and I hope that this is delicious. So we have the grill preheated on medium. Just the smell of the grill. Oh. So we have our chicken. This is what I was talking about earlier, guys. You see this thing here? They're really cheap. You can get them at the supermarket. But if you're cooking something like this or fish or something where you're afraid that it's going to fall in between these grates, then you just put it on there and it's a lot easier. So
as hot as it is today, you could probably just leave the chicken out and it'll cook.
probably cook it on this, right?
Yeah.
Probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chicken on here. And I am going to spread it around. Dang, that's hot. It's too hot.
Very hot grill. And steamy.
Try to spread them out, guys, because you don't... I should have got the longer tongs. I think I'll get them for when I go in the house. Try to spread them out in here, guys, because they cook faster when they're separated and you don't want any undercooked. The one thing you don't want from chicken is undercooked chicken. Or too dry a chicken, right? Oh, that's right. Joe's not here, so we should be good, right, Tom?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure for you it probably would have been nice to have the extra.
I am definitely going to get longer tongs because little small tongs don't work. There you go, guys. So we're going to cook this chicken all the way through. Make sure that it's good. It smells absolutely fabulous. And we'll try out this new marinade. I'm going to go get a different plate because we don't want to put it on this plate. Also, when I took them out of the marinade, I want to just tell you guys, you're taking it out. Try to get as much off of it. You don't want it all like dripping all over the place. I use my hand, and then you got to make sure you wash your hand really good afterwards. Discard the rest of the marinade. You can't use it again or put it on it afterwards or anything like that because it's had raw chicken
It's
all
soaked in raw chicken, or
yeah.
raw chicken soaked in it for 2 days.
Yeah, so that's what you want to do, guys. I'm going to just leave that go for a little bit and show you the next step. So it's done now, guys, and what I did is I put my thermometer into the biggest piece. It's 166. It was 165 a second ago, and now I just want to take that off because I don't want to burn myself. And we're going to turn this off. And I should have brought some kind of pot holder out, and then I could have. But instead, because I didn't, I'm just going to take them off like this. And then we're going to take them in the house and start making our sandwiches. I'm going to assemble this sandwich. Did I say sandwich?
Yes, you did.
Oh. So, I'm going to take a little bit of my spread. Remember, I have 4 of these to get done, so...
Don't want to use too much.
I don't want to use too much. That's probably good right there. You can spread that around if you want with the back of the spoon. That's up to you. I'm going to do it like that. Then the next thing you want is the chicken. It's hot too, guys. I don't know if you can see the steam in the camera or not. And then I'm using the little tiny tongs that I got with the sauce and stuff. So we're gonna take some of the, oh, that's right, I forgot. I almost forgot. Tom wanted cheese. And I was like, you know what, cheese wouldn't be bad. So let's put the cheese down first because when we put the meat on top of the cheese, it will help the cheese melt. So.
That is correct.
It's all about the meltage. Ooh, one tried to get away. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Put some chicken on there. You like a lot of chicken? Or just a little chicken?
A moderate amount of chicken.
Alright. Is that good? Or you want some more chicken?
I'd say that's good.
Okay, so there's the chicken. Now, next thing you guys are going to do, take a little lettuce. Lettuce, grab some lettuce.
Huh.
Dad jokes. You got a problem with dad jokes? Huh?
No.
Couple slices of tomato, or you could say tomato, right? And then some onions. Oh, Tom, you want a lot of onions?
Maybe not a lot.
Now listen, guys. One of the things that we did outside is we tasted a piece of chicken, and we found out we don't need that. You don't need no salt. There's plenty of salt in there. It can use a little pepper. Not a whole lot of pepper, just a little pepper.
Not too much.
Okay, and of course, this is how I do my oregano. I take it in my hand like this, and I just take a pinch, and I just sprinkle it on like, a little bit more, just for Tom, just for Tom. There's Tom's sandwich right there.
Are you doing an impression?
Huh? What?
It sounded like you were doing an impression.
It was an impression of myself. Why, did it impress you?
No.
Oh. Alright, so now I'm going to make another sandwich real quick, and then we can do the taste test. So, guys, I have the 2 sandwiches ready. I want to take a big knife like this, kind of crease that so Tom can actually grab it. There you go, Tom. There's your sandwich.
All right.
Hey,
thank you very much.
I really thought that Joe'd be here by now. I mean,
there's a weird space that's empty.
Yeah, this is later than I thought he was going to work today, so let's leave space in
I thought that he was supposed to be early
in
today.
memory of Joe. I think we need to be further apart. Yeah, that's about where. No, seriously, that's about like where Joe is right now. So
Yeah.
let's taste this.
I thought he was supposed to be early today.
Mmm. That's a good sandwich. You know what? It was a good call not using the salt. Because it's still salty, but it's not too salty right now.
Yeah.
That's what one of the things guys got to remember. It's important to taste it before you add salt.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, because like I told you a million times, you can't take salt out. You can add it, but you can't take it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good sandwich. I like Spiedie's.
Guys, this is really good sandwich chicken.
It is. And again, it's made by Lupo's Spiedie's.
Mm-hmm.
Try it out if you guys want to. If not, okay, I don't know what I did this video for. But remember, Spiedie's, not Spidey's.
Mm-hmm.
Till next time, guys. I left my mirror over here. Till next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. I'll meet you at the lounge.
You're going fast on purpose.
No, I didn't even.
Yeah, you were.
You took like a day and a half. I already did it.
Well, no, you didn't. I heard you stop.
No, I didn't. I finished it. Until next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. Maybe Joe will be here. Maybe he won't next time. We'll meet you at the lounge. Yeah, I did finish it though.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I heard you stop.
I didn't stop.
Yes, you
Watch it when you edit it.
All right, fine.